Legend tells of an island in the middle of the Tyrrhenian Sea where Shakespeare's famous play, The Tempest, took place. Today, we're going to go talk about some of the theories of what exactly happened on that island. This is Shakespeare Unsolved. So, The Tempest. Have you ever read it? Or
No,
seen it?
got nothing. I know a bit about Shakespeare.
You know a bit about Shakespeare?
To be or not to be.
There you go.
Wait, that's Hamlet.
That's Hamlet.
That's Hamlet. Well.
We're around the same guy, same author, probably.
Or is he? Some people don't actually think that Shakespeare wrote what he did. And someone named William Shakespeare, who's completely different. His dad was really dumb. You know, they were thinking. Anyways, that's another thing.
So, The Tempest takes place on an unnamed island somewhere in the Tyrrhenian Sea. Do you know where the Tyrrhenian Sea is?
On the earth.
Good. So it takes place between Naples, which is a city in Italy, and Tunis, which is kind of near where Carthage is. Carthago de Lenda Est. Anyway, so the play opens, unsurprisingly, with a tempest, which is a big storm. A ship carrying the King of Naples is caught in the storm. The ship, in the middle of sailing back from Tunis, where the king's daughter Claribel just got married, carries several other important characters. Ferdinand, the king's son, who is very pretty. Sebastian, the king's brother. Antonio, Prospero's brother, we'll get into him later. Gonzalo, a nice nobleman. And Stefano and Trincolo, two drunk guys that are not super important right now. Also, there's a guy named Adrian, who I keep forgetting about, because he literally does nothing. Alright, our main character is Prospero, the Duke of Milan, and Milan is a place in Naples. Actually, he's the former Duke of Milan because his brother Antonio betrayed him and stole the dukedom because Prospero was too busy learning magic to properly run his people.
Oh, rip.
Other people who live on this island. Miranda, Prospero's daughter, who is very pretty. Ariel, one of Prospero's magic servants who is trickstery and basically does all the work. And Caliban, a half-fish slave of Prospero's, who we feel pretty bad for until we learn he tried to rape Miranda.
It's not good.
The Shape of Water, man. Sometimes it's like that.
All right.
This play was written around 1611, 1612, which is right about when Britain was like, we're going to colonize America. And it had been written actually just in the wake of a big shipwreck that happened near the Bermuda Triangle. Columbus had just, met all these natives, so there were all these imperialistic ideas about how savage natives were and how dangerous America was. So some people claim that it doesn't take place in the Tyrrhenian Sea, but actually in the Bermuda Triangle or in America. But I don't think that's true, so we're actually just going to go to the Tyrrhenian Sea and see if we can find the island. See if we can unravel some of the mysteries. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Thanksgiving turkey.
Wow.
All right, we're making our way down.
Making our way downtown. Actually, we are driving to Italy so we can go find the island in the Tyrrhenian Sea.
Yep.
So
that's what's up, man.
We're driving to Italy.
Well, we're gonna get there pretty soon, probably.
Yeah, should be like two more minutes.
Yeah, 2 more minutes.
We have arrived on the island.
Yup.
Yeah, man. Look at that beautiful ocean. Let's see if we can try to find some stuff. This is really exciting. So, we found this tree, and I don't know if you can see it, but it almost looks as if there's a hollow that someone has burst out of. Now, we know from our historical account that Ariel the fairy was trapped inside a tree by the witch Sycorax, and he was only broken free by Prospero many years later. Now, this is a pretty solid piece of evidence that the magic on this island is real and that Ariel was in this here tree. Alright, here we can see some pretty clear evidence. As you can see, this tree is almost completely bent over, and if you put your attention that way, you can see even more debris and things pushed over by a wind. Now that, my friends, is a pretty clear indicator of storm damage, or should I say tempest damage. Alright, now this is a super exciting find. I didn't think we'd actually find this out here today, but as you can see, this is a pretty obvious staff, and at the end of the Tempest, Prospero breaks his staff as a way to give up magic, and as you can see, it's broken off at the top here, right where it would normally split into two and make the magic part of it, and you can see the magic that's been left in there due to the striping of the wood.
Maggie, that's a stick.
What's the staff?
Alright, this is where Maggie thinks the Feast of Alonso was. Ariel had something to do with sins.
Turned into a harpy.
Turn into a harpy.
And they yelled at them for all their sins and made them feel guilty.
That does not, okay.
Why else would there be a table in the middle of the woods?
It's just a table.
This is clearly a shack made out of driftwood, which makes it a pretty strong contender for where King Alonso and his crew hung out. And this is probably the exact spot where Antonio and Sebastian almost killed the king, and would have if Ariel hadn't woken up Gonzalo.
I think it's just a homeless man's shed. We should probably get away from here.
Now this is a pretty wide open area, as you can see, and if you wanted, I bet you could string a clothesline from this tree to that tree, which is exactly what Prospero did when Caliban recruited the help of Stefano and Trinculo to come kill his master. And Prospero sent Ariel to go distract them with pretty clothes on a clothesline, and it worked. And I bet that's right here.
I think that's just two trees.
No, but you could put a clothesline there.
You can put a clothesline between a lot of trees.
Okay, but you could also do it here.
Okay.
What's your point?
Okay.
All right, we're down by the shore, and look what we found. A beer bottle, which I'll have you know is exactly the thing that Stefano lost in the mud when he and Caliban and Trinculo were being tricked by Ariel. So this is pretty much the strongest evidence we have by far.
That's probably just someone's bottle that washed up on the shore.
No, it's probably Stefano's. I mean, like, the evidence is all there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Now, this is definitely the staff of Prospero. If that last one wasn't, it's definitely, look at that. Look at that spiral at the top. Oh my goodness, this has magic in it, you can tell.
Are you gonna say that about every single stick that's lying on the ground?
No, look, spiral, magic. Wow,
Trash.
That's ancient, that's a relic.
Alright, this is where Maggie thinks that there's some, like...
Wait, dude.
What?
Wait, do you hear that? Dude, do you hear that?
No.
You hear the bells? There's freaking bells, dude.
No, there's literally nothing.
How do you know? Dude, okay. Always in the Tempest, whenever there's bells, that means there's a spirit coming. So there's gotta be a spirit somewhere around here. Do not anger the spirit.
Hey, spirit.
What are you doing?
What's up, spirit?
What are you doing? Dude!
Screw you, spirit.
Dude, what are you doing? Oh my god! Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Oh my god.
I'm on your territory.
No.
Spirit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm on your territory.
We're gonna die.
Whoa.
That's the end. Sorry, brother. Okay,
I don't hear you anywhere.
I gotta get out of here.
Where are you, spirit? Yeah, there's no...
So, what'd you learn?
That was a waste of time.
Alright. The island in the Tempest is a realm full of magic and wonder and some pretty strong symbolism for the magic of theater and the puppet master and its players. Now, whether or not the island that we went to today, near Italy, mind you, is actually the island where the Tempest took place, I think the evidence is there, but we cannot definitively say it is. So for now, this Shakespeare play will have to remain unsolved.
Unsolved.